Well, hello, boys and girls. I'm Sister Lisa, GrandStar to my grandchildren, Israel, Judith, Graceland, Jeremiah, and Raylyn. Today, I'd like to say,
Hello.
hello, Mark. You got you a different shirt.
Yeah, I did. It was cold outside, so I put this warm one on.
Yeah, nice sweater. You look nice.
You look nice, too.
Well, thank you. We just got in putting our offering in. We put some change. Found quite a bit of change laying around.
Yeah, it was PaPaw's.
Yeah. Anyway, we put some change in here today, and also we put our dollar in our envelope. So that's good.
Yeah, we want to tell you something.
Yeah, we do. This week we went, not him, but Mark and I, PaPaw and I, went to this road trip. I mean, there was this big old bus that they were having a road trip, and they came from Jackson, Tennessee to here, and we got to go see what they had in there.
All kinds of cool stuff.
They did. They had a virtual reality thing that you put on your head, and you can look through it, and the computer made you think that you felt like you was a bird, like an eagle flying over Paris, the Eiffel Tower, and a bunch of buildings, tall trees, and you could swoop down between the buildings. You could feel like it while you're just standing right there, but you felt like he's moving.
I'd like to do that.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, that would be cool. And we learned about drones, how farmers use them to take pictures of their crops and do other things a lot. And people can do all kinds of things with drones.
Yeah, I want to go get Israel, Judah, Grace, and Jeremiah, and Raylyn and bring them here.
Oh, that would be cool if we could do something like that. Use the drones to bring my grandkids to me. That would be neat.
And just tell people about Jesus. We could drop tracts and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm sure there's laws about what we can do. We can't just drop tracts because that'd be like littering. They wouldn't want us to do that.
Oh, you're right.
So, and we couldn't go get my grandkids and bring them here either.
No, that'd be like kidnapping.
Well, I wouldn't kidnap them, even though I'd like to bring them here a lot. But it's really cool technology, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and what else is there?
Oh, yeah. Mark liked it when we was telling him about, they have a 3D printer that makes all kinds of stuff like little Pokemon toys, and they made, they were making nuts and bolts, the screws and the things that you can use to build things with.
Yeah, they can build me some feet.
When we was telling Mark about that, he said they could build him some feet. You're funny, Mark. Anyway, we had a really good time doing that. And then there was one other thing. Oh, there was this like electric straw. You could set the saw like it cut. It was like a drill bit that made all kinds of neat things, neat shapes and stuff like that. That you can make puzzle pieces. You can make all kinds of really, I could see things.
And more feet.
You want a wooden foot.
Well, I don't want a wooden leg, no. I want a real one.
Anyway, so that's what we was doing with Mark. I was going to tell him about with Mark. Sandy's got something special, too. Sandy's got such a long dress on, I have to go way down there to get my hand up to put in her mouth.
Yeah, look at me. Graceland, you like what this dress is?
That's right. Graceland wore this dress when she was out here a couple summers ago.
Yeah, it still fits me.
Still fits you? Yeah, it wouldn't fit her, would it?
Yeah, probably fit Raylyn.
Oh, that's right. This dress probably would fit Raylyn.
Oh, come try it on, Raylyn.
Yeah, come try it on, Raylyn. We'd like you to have this dress. So anyway, that's what she's got.
And we put in our offering.
Yeah, we told him that. We told him we put in our offering today.
And we're going to eat cake.
Oh, that's right. We get cake all the time. We got cake during the middle of this week. We had cake on April the 4th for Uncle Darren's birthday.
Yeah, it was good.
And today we're getting cake.
Yeah, today we're getting cake too.
Today we're getting cake because on April the 11th, which is Wednesday, is Neil and Johanna's anniversary. So happy anniversary to them.
Yeah, all the time you get to eat cake.
It seems like it. There's always something going on. So that's what Mark and Sandy had to say. Well, I'm talking about Rhode Island today in my devotional. I'm going to put Sandy over here on the chair with Mark. And they're just going to sit there and listen too. But, see, our travel guide to Rhode Island. Whoops, it's right here in the center. And Rhode Island is not really an island. They call it that, but it's really not. And it's actually was the 13th state in the colony. Today's our 14th week, but 13th state because last week we didn't do a state because it was Easter. But Rhode Island was really one of the first places that people landed when they came to America. But it held off until the 13th one to become to become part of the 13 original colonies. But anyway, you've heard of Providence, Rhode Island. You've heard probably of Newport, Rhode Island, and some of the other places. It's really got some really neat places to visit when you go, if you'd ever get to go there. Some of the steel makers live there. There's all kinds of industry going on, college and industries. Nathaniel Greenhouse. Anyway, I didn't look this over very well. But I did on my playlist, I put about Rhode Island. I started working on it last week and I listened to some of it on there. So I did learn a little bit. And I knew it was a place I'd like to go visit sometime. But we had some excitement in our community list last week. We had some scares. Two of the girls that, there was a 15 and a 16-year-old girl that decided to run away from their home. And this is something you should never, ever, ever think about doing because it really is very scary indeed. Anyway, the girls, they left home and the parents did not know for 3 days. Now that's how many days Jesus died on the cross and was in the tomb and then resurrected for 3 days. So long time, right? Well, for 3 days, everybody's like, pray that these girls come back. Pray that somebody finds them and all that stuff and that they're safe. So we all been praying and stuff. Well, yesterday afternoon, around 5, close around 5, I saw that somebody posted on Facebook that that person had heard that the girls had been found. And so Sister Kim Thompson, a really good friend of mine, is a cousin to these people. And so I texted her and I told her when I just seen that and I told her to find out. So she found out for sure and she got back and she said, yes, the girls got scared. I don't know what happened to make them scared. But anyway, they told somebody who they were and their parents were contacted. And at that time, the girls' dads was going to where they were at. I really don't want to say, I know, but I don't want to say it all here. And went and picked them up and brought them back. And the families had been reunited, and we give God praise that. And PaPaw, he said, yeah, that is GPS. That was using GPS. And I went, what's GPS? He said, God's protection. God protection, and I don't know what the S was. Services, maybe. Anyway, God's security, God protection, security. Prayers, the power of prayer. The power of prayer. And we give God praise. And we sang a song today. It's called Glory to His Name. Glory to His name. There at the cross, where the blood applied. Glory to His name. And that's it. We can get that to play. I don't know what I did there. That's right. Glory to His name. There at the cross, Jesus, He paid the price that we can have all kinds of praise reports and glory to His name, because by His stripes we're healed. So when we get sick and He heals us, glory to His name. When people do foolish things like run away from home, still God sees everywhere. You know, I've been studying in my own Bible study about 3 O words. O. These words, all 3 start with O. Omni. They start with Omni. That means that's talking about God. O-M-N-I. Omnipresent. That means He's everywhere. He's here with me. He's with you. Wherever you are, wherever, you cannot run from God. People can run away from home, but they cannot run away from God. Okay, he's omnipresent. He's omnipotent. That is, he's all-powerful. There's nothing too hard for God to do. All-powerful and omniscient. No, that's the one I just said, omnipotent. Something about conscious. Omniconscious means he's all-knowing. He knows everything. Mark, how do you pronounce the C word? Well, anyway, PaPaw, I heard him out there. Anyway, he said it means conscience, it's like science. It's all-knowing. So he's all-powerful, he's everywhere, and he's all-knowing. So those 3 words are 3 words I'm trying to study, and I need to learn how to pronounce them better. So those are the 3 words that God is. He's everything. We've been studying about the I am, because Jesus, and Jesus is God. In the Old Testament, God told Moses to tell the people that I am. The name of God in the Old Testament, I am. That means he is. He was the beginning. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. And Jesus said, I am the way and the truth and the life. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Jesus says, I am. He is the I am. Jesus is the great I am. So we've been studying all about that. So there's all kinds of stuff to learn about. God is so great.
So big and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do.
That's right. He is. So boys and girls, I love you, and Jesus loves you. And we want GrandStar and PaPaw. We love and miss you so very much. Blessings to you. Blessings to all your friends. And y'all have a great day today. Okay? I love you. Bye-bye.